I'm Lane from Anything Scout, and today I'm here to talk to you about our new Magnaflow LS exhaust kit. Alright guys, well here you can see our full stainless exhaust kit from Magnaflow. It includes a pre-built Y pipe, resonator and exhaust section, and a two-piece tailpipe. Now this is all clamped together, no welding required. It's going to come with hangers for your frame. We'll show you guys how to mount those up. It comes with gaskets. These work great. We prefer to use this style. It's what we've always used. You can get those on our website. Here we have our headers, which this kit is built for. The headers are also available on our website. We have our header bolts. We have collector bolts. And we have some 1/4-inch self-tappers that we'll be using with the exhaust hangers. A few tools you'll want. I like to pre-drill the holes for the hangers to a 3/16 hole. We've got some 9/16 hardware here. The exhaust clamps are a 15mm socket. You'll probably want a tape measure for marking everything. And then just a 3/8 gun. All right guys, well down here underneath the truck now, this is the exhaust, or the rear muffler hanger. This is gonna go right in line with the pre-slotted hole in your frame, the oval-shaped hole. As you can see, I've already marked and pre-drilled for some self-tappers. It'll go right like that, line right up. We'll put some self-tappers into the frame. You could clean your frame and weld this on as well. And once we've got that hooked on, we will go ahead and put a rubber insulator on there, and your muffler is going to hang right here. All right guys, and if you don't have this pre-slotted hole here, we can take a measurement off of this rear brace, and you are right at about 14¼ on center of that oval-shaped hole. So that can give you a good base measurement, figure out where you can put that hanger. Another easy way would be to just put the insulator and hanger on the muffler itself once you've got it kind of mocked up. Get it where it feels comfortable and where it's going to hold, and we'll kind of show you that later. All right guys, back here we have the tailpipe hanger, and as you can see, we got another pre-slotted hole here. And if you don't have that, we will measure that for you here in just a second. I got that pre-drilled. Just line it up right like that, keep it nice and level, and that's where the tailpipe section will hang. All right guys, and as you can see here, we are about 15¾ inch to the center of that slotted hole off of the rear spring hanger. All right guys, well, as you can see, we've got our headers installed on our block. I've got a couple bolts already hanging down, getting ready to put the Y pipe in. I have pre-installed the O2 sensors in the Y pipe. It's easier to do when it's out. You'll get your gaskets up on here, and we're gonna lift our pipe up in there. All right guys, once you got your Y pipe up and your bolts started, we're just gonna go ahead and snug them up. We're not gonna worry about tightening them all the way, just get the gaskets pretty much seated. And then we'll go from there, start mocking up the rest of it. All right guys, we got our Y pipe all snugged up, pretty much mocked up for the rest of the way. And don't forget to plug in your O2 sensors. You're gonna need those plugged in. One important thing to note though is you probably wanna disconnect your battery before you start the project, just to make sure there's no risk of getting zapped by your starter wiring. All right guys, the next piece we're gonna be putting on is the resonator pipe. This is gonna come across right over your cross member, your Anything Scout cross member, if you have one of ours. Make sure to put your clamp on first. That way when you slide it together, you won't have to take it back apart to put the clamp on. They're gonna be pretty snug. You'll have to kind of twist and work it a little bit. And you just get her snug in place. Now this is more or less gonna end up being level, a little closer to your transfer case, kind of like that. And we're gonna leave everything loose for right now. All right, there we go. All right, now before we get too far and get our muffler in place, we're gonna go ahead and get our hangers put up. Otherwise, stuff's gonna be getting in our way later on. So I've got my self-tapper. I wanna watch out for that brake line. Get that started. Grab our other one. And these holes are pre-drilled, it makes it a lot easier. And there we go. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and do the other side for the tailpipe hanger. And it's easy as that. Okay, next we have our Magnaflow muffler going on. Again, make sure you don't forget to put your clamp on before you slide it together. This will go right on the back of the resonator. All right, guys, now we're gonna use our provided exhaust insulator here. Slide that on the muffler. And you can lube these up a little bit, it helps. There you go, there it's supported. That'll help us a lot when we're trying to get it mocked up for final tightening. All right, now we're gonna add the first section of our tailpipe. We're gonna come over our spring here and we're gonna connect on to the back of the muffler. And everything's loose right now, so it's all gonna twist a little bit, but just gotta work with it. And there we go. All right, and last we have the rear of our tailpipe section. Same thing again. Make sure I have our clamp on ahead of time. And we're just gonna slide those together, just like that. Now we'll go ahead and grab the insulator. We'll get that on there. All right, guys, now we got everything hung up nice and loose. We're gonna start tightening at the front clamp, work our way back, and we're just gonna kinda keep aligning ourselves as we go, and we'll see how it ends up. All right, guys, we got everything tightened up underneath the truck. We lined everything up the way we wanted it. We've got our battery reconnected and we're ready to test start and check for leaks. Thanks, guys, for watching. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact us online or give us a call. Don't forget to check out our parts, including the new Magnaflow kit and our LS exhaust headers and hardware. And now we'll go ahead and start it for you.